So everyone, what we've got here is a nice sesame seed bagel, lightly toasted to make it a little bit crispy, with sweet chili sauce and some Gouda. Bit of Gouda cheese broken up, placed on there. Wow.
This is not just food. This is M&S food.
Keep your body healthy and strong. Freshen up today with a brisk, cool bottle of water.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Amber, and if you're new then welcome. Today I'm doing a get to know me video. I thought it'd just be nice for my subscribers to know a little bit more about me and what I like and dislike and things like that. My friend picked the questions just to get like the juicy ones, because if I picked them I'd get the boring ones. Before we get into anything, please like and subscribe. Join the YouTube family. It's lit over here. I'm not going to bore you with a long intro, so let's just get straight into it. So the first question is, what is your full name? And half my name is already in my channel name, so it's not going to be that hard. No one try and search me like if you work for the government, don't be searching on my address and stuff, but my full name is AmberGraceArtistry. Every time I say my name, everyone's like, oh, you don't find many black girls called Amber, and I'm like, what do you mean by that? Do you know what I mean? What the hell's that supposed to mean? I like my names, to be honest. I like Amber. I don't like Grace. I don't know where Grace came from. I had a friend in school called Eleanor, and I always wanted to be called Eleanor. Like, I named my teddy bear after her. Like, it was Bez's. Eleanor, if you're watching this, hey girl. I went a freak because I just named my teddy after her. My dad wanted to call me Judith or Juliet. Maybe if you call me Juliet, I would have found my Romeo by now. Second question is, if you had to change your first name, what would you change it to? Oh, I've just answered that. Back when I was younger, I would have changed it to Eleanor. Thinking of that now, Eleanor doesn't suit me at all. It doesn't suit me at all. I don't dislike Amber. I think my mom did a good job naming me. Thanks, Barbara. I've already, weirdly enough, I don't even have a boyfriend. I'm single as they come, but I've already got a list of baby names ready. As soon as my future husband comes, I've got our baby names picked. He doesn't have to worry about all that. I'm ready when you are. What is your biggest accomplishment? I don't feel like I've accomplished much. I'm only 22. I don't feel like I've got anything really that good. I'm a supervisor at work, so that's an accomplishment. I was really happy about that. I got a double distinction star at college. So I was super gassed with that. And then I've just finished uni. Don't know my grade yet, but I'm hoping it's a 2-1. I think completing uni while having a job, it's not been easy, but your girl's done it. I think that's probably my biggest accomplishment. I've not accomplished much. I'm only 32. I don't really have anything to show for myself. Just completing uni and being a supervisor at work, I think they're probably the biggest accomplishments so far. Yeah. What is your biggest fear? Now listen. I cannot stand spiders. I do not like holes. I do not like clowns and pigeons. Speaking of it, literally I was getting ready to film this video. I was in my makeup drawer. I went to get my bronzer. Why is there a spider in there? I almost cried, literally. I feel sick thinking about it. Holes, I cannot stand holes, they make me feel sick. It's called trypophobia. If anyone's got trypophobia, I might try and get a picture up here if I can face looking at the pictures. Yeah, trypophobia is a real one. I cannot stand holes, they make me gip, they make me feel sick, which is very weird because I don't think many people have that. And a fear of clowns, I'm not too sure what that one's called. I don't know if that's a common thing, if that has its own name, but yeah, I don't like clowns. Don't feel like clowns look fun or playful or cute or no, they always just look weird as fuck. I just don't like them. I don't know, they're not for me. What is your biggest regret? If I'm honest, I have quite a few of these. I don't think I can think. Let me think. Try to think of one. Do you know what? I've had a few troublesome boys in the past. They're regrets for sure. I feel like you can't you shouldn't really have regrets. I feel like you should just try and accept the past and just learn from it and move on. There's always something good to take from a bad situation, whether it's something you're happy about or not. There's always something positive to take from a situation, like something to learn from and grow from. So I don't believe in regrets really. My biggest one is probably not moving away for university. I wanted to move to Manchester and for university to do my undergrad, and I had a boyfriend at the time and I was like, I'm madly in love, like I'm not gonna leave him, I'm gonna be with him forever, we're gonna get married and have kids. So I stayed in Sheffield because that's where he is, and like ever since deciding to stay here I've regretted it. Just regret not moving away, like not having the independence of living by myself and like forcing myself into situations I wouldn't normally put myself into, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I think that's probably the biggest regret. If you do have them thoughts, then do it, because you're going to regret it like me. You're going to be spending 3 years at home in the same city you was born in, seeing the same faces every 2 minutes and just not growing. But you know what, we live and we learn. Maybe I weren't ready to move, and I do have plans to move in the future, so that's alright. Gotta get over it. What inspires you? Now that's a bit of a weird question. I never expected that to pop up. I think people who are like really driven and focused, people who like have a lot of like what is it called? Is it self-control? I don't think it's self-control. Discipline. People who like have a lot of self-discipline. People who will have their craft or their passion and just really go for it. I think also people who are like creative, and I love watching people like draw. It could be art, music, like fashion, hair, makeup, drawing, like it could be anything. I love watching people like cook. I love watching people just create things. Like creativity is like, I don't know, I just love it. Like I'm just like so like drawn into it. I just think it's so like beautiful and so lovely. Next one is, what was your favourite TV show as a child? Anything like cartoony. I just love cartoons. Like I just love them. They just make me so at ease and so calm and so happy. I just love cartoons. Probably Codename Kids Next Door, Proud Family, Kim Possible, American Dragon. I used to love SpongeBob as well, to be fair. Yeah, I think that's it, you know. I can't really think of any more. I think that's about it. Yeah, they're probably my favourites. The next one is, could you ever fart in public? Yeah, probably, like, no shame, yeah. I probably have as well. If you gotta go, you gotta go. If you can, just keep it, like, go to the bathroom and do it. Or do it, like, in an open space so it can just air out. But obviously just don't do it so everyone else can smell the stink. Like, that's a bit disgusting and very, like, it's not very polite if you're just doing it around everyone. But if you need to do it, do it. What is one guilty pleasure you enjoy too much to give up? I don't think I really have any guilty pleasures, you know. I'm just quite not really interested. Watching cartoons, like, I literally watch cartoons all the time. And people are like, that's so childish. And I'm like, what? Why would you want to watch cartoons? Like, I love cartoons. Kids Netflix, I love it. Absolutely love it. I think that's probably it. Like, a lot of people think that's childish, but I think if it makes you happy, then do it. If it's not hurting other people, then do it. The next one is, what is something you look for in a partner? To be honest, I don't think I can like keep this at just one. Like, I'm not one of them girls who have like a massive list. Like, I'm not that particular in a sense, but I do have a few things. I think someone who is, again, just driven. Like, you don't have to be a millionaire by 35. I honestly don't believe in that. I think a lot of girls like, I need a man with money and he drives a car and blah blah blah, and I'm like, but you don't even have that. Like, I feel like you can't like set a man up to fail, if you know what I mean. I just want someone who is motivated. Don't have to be rich when you meet me at all, because I'm not rich myself, but I think if you've got plans for the future, not even to be a millionaire, but if you know what I mean, to be successful, I just can't be with someone who's quite static. Like, I've got my life semi planned out already, and I kind of know what I want to do and where I want to go with it. Not got any plans, then what are you doing? You're just waking up every day just to breathe. Like, you need to have a plan to get going somewhere. I think that, alongside being funny, like I know looks is one thing, but I feel like it's not everything. Like, looks is probably the third one. I think you need to be motivated and driven. You need to make me laugh. Like, you need to be funny, because I'm an Aries. I just get bored very fast. So if you're not making me laugh all the time on stupid things, then I just be like, I can't do it anymore. Because I'm really stupid and I laugh all the time. So if you're driven and you're funny, obviously good looking, everyone wants someone they're attracted to. Someone who's like just kind and humble. Cockiness doesn't really attract me that much. Like, it does put me off. I'm like, you think you're like better than you are. Driven, you're humble, you're good looking, you can make me laugh, and obviously loyalty as well. Them 5 things, then holla out you go. The next one, the next one is tell us something that your mum doesn't know you've done. Dum, dum, dum. My mum watches my videos. Like, I don't want to be outing myself. That's so embarrassing. My mum watches my videos. Let me think of something. I'm just a very boring person, so there's not really much I get up to, if I'm honest. Like, I've never taken drugs, I've never smoked a cigarette, I drink on occasion. I'm just very boring. I'm just very boring. I don't feel like there's anything I've done that she wouldn't know about, to be honest. I don't have an answer for that question. Like, there's literally nothing I've done that she doesn't know about, or nothing that I can think of. Like, I'm very boring. So I can't think of anything for that question. How many piercings do I have? I don't have that many, you know. I've got 2 here, 2 in each lobe, so 2, 4, 6. And then I had 1 here that ripped out of my head. That's 2, 4, 6, 7. And then I've got my belly button pierced. And I had 2 microdermals that also, one came out and I had to pull the other one out, so that's not fun, but I'm going to get them re-pierced again, if I'm honest. So that's what, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10. Once I get them all re-pierced. Oh my gosh, at what age did you go on your first date? I literally went, right. A little story time. I went to Liverpool for my 21st birthday. And we got there on the Friday, I think it was, and the Friday we were just like walking around Liverpool town. I was stood with my sister and my friend at the time, and we was waiting for my other 2 friends to come back and join us because they'd gone somewhere else. And this boy just like came up to us and we was like, what the hell? And he was like, oh, you're right. Why do I feel so embarrassed? And he was just like chatting to us like, oh, you okay, where you from, blah blah blah. And he was like looking at me and I was like, look at them too, like I'm not interested. He was like, oh, can I get your Snapchat to me? And I was like, yeah. No. I was like, don't you want everyone's Snapchat? I was trying to keep it like hella platonic, hella like inclusive. He was talking for like a couple of weeks. Was it 2 weeks? Girls, I think it was on like 2 weeks. And he was like, yeah, I want to take you out, blah blah blah. And I was like, ew, no. Like, I'm just not really one to like meet people straight away. I'm just like, I'm okay, thank you. He was from Liverpool, obviously I'm from Sheffield, and he was like, we'll meet in Leeds because it's like the middle ground. And I was like, yeah, cool, because I'm not trying to go all the way to Liverpool. And obviously he weren't trying to come all the way here, so it was like, Leeds is fine. So I met him in Leeds and we went on a date. Girl, let me tell you, he took me to Nando's. Like, don't get me wrong, I love a Nando's, but I was like, this is a bit weak. But I'm not one to judge people. Like, if you want to do something, just chill first date. If you don't want to go Nando's, Nando's is fine. Get me a bloody double chicken wrap, extra cheese, a Peronaise, double peri chips and a sweet corn, and I'm sorted. Do you know what I mean? Went to watch a film and it was like trying to get a bit close, and I was like, oh. Maybe I didn't like read the signs. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not really interested in this. You know what I mean? I'm trying to watch the film. I was here trying to watch the film and I was like being like nice, but I wasn't trying to be like nice. So we was like, the film finished and we was just like chilling, chatting, walking around Leeds, and this guy came with, oh, you're gonna suck my... I was like, you take me for a Nando's and you think we're gonna be friendly like that? I was like, no, 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 I'm not. I was so gobsmacked. I was like, my first ever first date, and he hits me with, are you gonna suck my dick? I was like, no, I'm not. So after that, I just didn't go on a first date with anyone. I was traumatised. So I was like, my first ever first date, and look what he's asking me for. It was like the worst kiss ever, and I was like, ugh. Do you know, hella wet? And I was like, no. And he was actually cute as well. He was like Egyptian. He had like proper nice curly hair, but he was just a bit of a weirdo. I came to realise he was a bit of a weirdo, and he couldn't kiss, and I just thought it was rude asking me to do all that on a first date. And I was like, do you know what? I'm happy single. I was like. So the next one is, are you dating? And no, I'm not, unfortunately. But I'd love to. Like, I'm the only single one out of my family. When you put it like that, I'm literally the only single one out of my family. That is very upsetting. What is wrong with me? Why am I single? I'm the prettiest one. No, I'm not dating, but the time will come. I feel like you can't force things. Like, everything happens for a reason. I don't know if anyone believes in God, but God puts things in your life when they're meant to be there. So my time will come, but no, I'm currently not. I'm very single. If you're interested, then hit me up. And the last question is, describe yourself in a single sentence. I'm gonna have to say that bitch. Full stop, bitch. God's greatest gift. Describe yourself in a single sentence. Very kind and happy. That is all the questions, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's a bit different to what I usually do, but I thought I'd just incorporate like a bit of myself into the channel because I don't feel like people really know what I'm up to or what I like and dislike and what I'm like as a person. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, leave a comment and share to all your friends. Make the family bigger. Stay happy, unique and glamorous, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.